What's up, YouTube? It's me, the Artisan MC, and today I'm going to go into this breaking news about Jonathan Majors being arrested in New York for assault. Now, I don't usually do this, but it came across, so I have some thoughts on this, and I'm trying to get this in real quick before my boy Artie Idmore goes live because I don't want to run into his shit. So I wonder if I can bring this up on here real quick because I have the article on my phone. I was reading it, but I have some comments on it. So I'm not going to try to read it off my phone because one of those days I got my old man eyes on. There we go. See if I can find it online real quick. I don't want to, interrupt everybody wanting to say something about Pearl. Jesus. Let's see. All right, here's one from Variety magazine. Let's see what Variety has to say. See how much variety is on this bitch. Okay, here we go. What up, Malika? Long time no see. Aquatechie was good. Number one wrench. So let's see what we got on Jay Majors here because he's having a good year, and this would be a major fuck up. Yeah, no more Pearl, please. Please, no more Pearl. Look, I'll talk about it tomorrow a little bit just to give my 2 cents on it and be done with it. But I don't want to hear Pearl coming out somebody else's mouth again unless she's sitting on their face, really. I mean, it is way too much hoopla being blown up about one fucking comment in a 3-hour live stream and nobody reading the fucking context of what was said. That shit is so stupid. Okay, here we go with the little article. Let's see if I can bring this up on the screen so y'all can read. Jonathan Majors arrested for alleged assault in New York. Actor denies wrongdoing. Good. He should. Now, I can tell you the first thing I thought when I heard this, that, he was booked for assault. I'm like, was somebody in the streets calling him gay? did he have to go all dame on him? Did he go diamond dame on him? So, article good reads as, and this is the other thing you need to actually remember to do. The date of the article, the time, 5:01 p.m. Pacific time, which is about an hour and a half ago today. And who was it written by? This is important when you read how the article was put together. Sharon Flaim. Latino? And here we go. Jonathan Majors was arrested on Saturday in New York on domestic violence allegation after a dispute with 30-year-old woman. 30-year-old woman is his girlfriend. That's updated. According to the statement from the NYPD, the woman told officers that she was assaulted and was taken to the hospital with minor injuries to her head and neck. A representative of Majors denied the allegations. He has done nothing wrong, Majors spokesperson said in a statement to Variety. We look forward to clearing his name and clearing this up. According to the police statement, the officers received a 911 call around 11:14 a.m. A preliminary investigation determined that a 31-year-old male was involved in a domestic dispute with 30-year-old female. They were staying way away from color. You know why, right? Police said the victim informed police she was assaulted. Officers placed the 31-year-old male into custody without incident. The victim sustained minor injuries to her head and neck and was removed to an area hospital in stable condition. The police statement listed several potential charges: strangulation, assault, and harassment. Fuck you. Yeah, harassment. You ain't shit. right? The actor recently starred in several major films. He played, let's see, here they go. They're trying to give you the subtext for why you should believe this is actually true. He played Damian Anderson in Creed 3 against director and co-star Michael B. Jordan. He also recently starred Marvel villain Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. His latest picture was originally premiering at Sundance, is titled Magazine Dreams, which has been acquired by Searchlight Pictures and set to come out in theaters December 8th. This is how to let you know how to dog whistle and signal to fuck up his money. The actor has also signed to join Amazon Studios, the understudy. Like I said, this is how to let you know how to fuck with his money going forward, just in case. Now, that article was very bland with no information in it whatsoever. So we're going to pull up a different one. See what the AP got, because TMZ got the details. You know TMZ. TMZ like that fucking auntie that know all the tea. We spilling all the tea. Okay. Associated Press. 38 minutes ago. It was just updated. So, who wrote this shit? Piece of shit. Because the other person, for Variety, you suck at your job. You gave no fucking details whatsoever. But then again, that was an hour and a half ago. Maybe you just had to write something real quick while you were on your iPhone or something, getting coffee. Who knows? New York AP, the actor Jonathan Majors was arrested Saturday in New York on charges of strangulation, assault, and harassment, authorities said. New York City police said that Majors, star of the recently released Creed 3 and Ant-Man and Quantumania, was involved in a domestic dispute with 30-year-old woman. See, they're still not saying who she is. Police responded around 11 a.m. to a 911 call inside the apartment in Manhattan neighborhood of Chelsea. Don't think it was 11 a.m. The victim informed police she was assaulted. A spokesman for the NYPD said in a statement, officers placed a 33-year-old male in custody without incident. The victim sustained minor injuries to her head and neck and was removed from the area hospital stable condition. So they're basically repeating what somebody else says. This is when you read a lot of stuff. This is why you understand why I get irritated with that shit. It shows that they're not reading, they're not doing their own fucking work. They're just repeating what somebody else said. Fucking word for word. Stupid. He has, look, if I was a professor like Dr. T, I'd write their fucking paper down if they turned this shit in. This is plagiarism. Fuck you. Get out of here. Go do some work. The victim sustained minor injuries head and neck. He was no longer in police custody as of Saturday night. The NYPD spokesman confirmed to the Associated Press the representative of Majors denied any wrongdoing by the actor. He has done nothing wrong, the representative said in an email to the AP on Saturday. We look forward to clearing this name and clearing this up. Awesome. Majors is one of the fastest rising stars in Hollywood after breaking through in 2019, The Last Black Man in San Francisco, which you should have seen that I mentioned many a times. Major has starred in The Five Bloods, The Harder They Fall, and last year's Devotion. Let you know everywhere he is. He also starred in a recent Sundance film festival entry, Magazine Dreams, which Searchlight Pictures is to release in December. Fuck with his money. And no extra information whatsoever. Jesus Christ. I should just be a writer. I should just be a writer for news articles because you don't have to actually write shit. All right, TMZ. Third time around. Byline. What is this updated? 4:05 p.m. exclusive. It's already been shared on Facebook by 4,000 times. Jonathan Majors arrested in NYC for assaulting a woman. Rep said he's done nothing wrong. Update 444. This is the one that Dr. T sent me. This is one with details, actually. Here's what allegedly happened that leads up to this. Per our law enforcement sources, police were told that the alleged victim is Major's girlfriend. And according to her, they got into an argument while in a taxi returning home from a bar in Brooklyn. The plot thickens. Our sources say police were told the girlfriend saw another woman texting Majors, and she confronted him. Oh, where's BGS at? Because he had a good clip. That's why I named this one the way it was. He had a good hot take on this one. Trying to sneak a peek at his phone, right? and she confronted him trying to sneak a peek at his phone. We're told that the alleged victim slash girlfriend claims this got Majors mad and that he allegedly grabbed her hand and allegedly slapped her. Shit. We're also told that the alleged victim claims he put his hands around her neck during this. Our sources say the woman was dropped off somewhere and that JM, he ain't going to use his name now, spent the night elsewhere. It appears the girlfriend went to the police the following morning. It's important. The following morning and reported a crime. Why do you think that happened, boys and girls? Do you think, oh, he didn't come home? He must have been fucking that bitch. You think that might have been what happened? The next morning? Really? Okay. Jonathan Majors was arrested in New York City this weekend, and according to police, he's being accused of putting hands on a woman. I didn't know that was a fucking crime. I know assaulting somebody is a crime. I didn't know putting your hands on a woman was a crime. Holy shit. I need to wash myself when I get my burger next time. But John's team is calling BS. I'm glad they put that in there because at least it feels like somebody is doing some legitimate writing here. Law enforcement sources tells the actor was booked Saturday morning on charges of strangulation, assault, and harassment. We're told cops responded to the call for service around 11 a.m. Eastern time near the Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan. She's saying in a nice neighborhood. I wonder whose apartment that is. We're told the alleged victim in this case, a female, relayed to police that Majors had gotten into a dispute with her and proceeded to attack her. Oh, my God. Their exact relationship is unknown. Well, they just said up a couple paragraphs ago that that's his girlfriend. So I don't know how their relationship is unknown. Our sources tell us that the alleged victim has visible injuries, including a laceration behind her ears. That usually happens when you grab somebody by the back of the fucking neck. Maybe if you're trying to keep them off of you. Redness and marks on her face. How was that done? I think if he actually hit her, she'd be black and blue and not redness. I'm just saying. She was taken to the area hospital and is in stable condition. As for Majors, he was cuffed and taken to jail on the spot. As police felt there was enough evidence for probable cause. See, you can always get arrested on probable cause. We're hearing he is currently out of custody, so they let him go. Imagine that. Majors is a huge celebrity these days. Money. He's been in everything from Marvel's latest Ant-Man movie to Michael B. Jordan's Creed 3 flick. And this will just shit on both of those now. And other blockbusters as well over the past couple of years. The guy has gotten rave reviews for his performance and is seen as a rising star. Oh, they love fucking him up. He was even at the Oscars a few weeks ago and was among many presenters. A rep for Majors tells TMZ he's doing nothing wrong. We're looking forward to clearing his name and clearing this up. Originally published 4:05 p.m. Pacific. Not specific, Pacific time. Well, alrighty now. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that a nice how do you do? Okay, so let's break this down. There is no victim blaming. I'm not blaming the victim, but I only see victims where I see victims. I don't see a victim yet. You're going to have to cart me out a victim first before I start calling somebody a victim. It's alleged victim, just like it's alleged perpetrator. Now, from how I'm reading this, in my mind, you ride home with a club with your girl. That means y'all sitting side by side in a cab, right? You on your phone or whatever the hell happened, and you get a text, and you're responding to the text, and she's looking over at the shit, and she has an issue with that. What do you think happened after that? Especially if she thinks it's another woman, and she said as much in the reporting. Things got a little spicy in that back seat. Now, yeah, following morning, suspicious as fuck. Now, If you got into a fight with somebody sitting next to you in the back seat of a taxi cab, and maybe you were trying to get them off of you, what the hell would happen if they were going for your phone? The fuck back, right? Logical response. Get the fuck back, right? Now, if they went in for the punching, what would you eventually have to do? You would eventually have to either mush their ass back. Neck would be better than face. I'm just saying, or shoulder. Or if they were down low trying to go for your phone, if you had held it down low to keep it away from them, like everybody learned on elementary school playing keep away. You went down low and they went down to try to get it. How do you get them up? You grab them by the back of their motherfucking neck. That's why she has a scratch on her ear. How do you get a scratch behind your ear? Somebody trying to grab your good goofy ass from diving down into the fucking floorboards. Now, she had marks on her face. What kind of marks? They didn't say punches and they didn't say slaps. They said red marks. Now, I'm sorry. I did see Creed. And I did see Ant-Man. Jonathan Majors right now ain't a small Negro. He is not. I think if he hit a chick, if he really hit a chick, slapped her, there would be more than red marks on her face. I'm just saying. Just saying. Yeah, Aquateki friction marks. Exactly. From the abrasion. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I know some people so fucking pale, dude. All you have to do is touch them and leave fingerprints. And they ain't white. It just happens. From the clothes, from them scratching themselves, from a bug bite, anything. Red marks. Now, the one thing that BGS pointed out in this that made me laugh and made me want to do this shit is that he put it out there. It sounded like shades of Chris Brown. I was like, yeah, no shit. Back of the car, boy. Some drama always happen in the back of the car. Soon as I read that and it said a girl on the cell phone, I know what the hell happened in that car. Automatically. It's late. You're coming from a club and you think there's another woman in his phone. Holy shit. And you the girlfriend. Oh my God. Do we need to write this script or is this movie done already? Do we just need to film it? Do we just need to film this short video? Now, the main reason why I wanted to go live is something that BGS said in the conversation. I believe Jonathan Major's girlfriend is Caucasian. I do believe she's Caucasian. Now, let's just find out. Let's just see what we can find for, I don't know. Let's say Jonathan Majors. Oscars at the red carpet. Let's see if he just showed up with his chick in tow. No, just solo pictures of him. Let's see. Let's just see. Let's just do a little bit of internet investigative reporting. And let's just see. All the pictures I'm seeing from the Oscars right now is Jonathan Majors in a suit. Just him. That's Vanity Fair. That's not his chick, is it? No, that's not him. No, that's not him. My bad. Now, if I remember correctly, Jonathan Majors does have a white chick. Let's see if we can pull that up. I don't think she's rich enough to scrub the internet right now. No? Is it a B-dub? Oh my God. I don't know. Oh, that's Michael B. Jordan. My bad. Oh, interesting. Huh. Well, let's do this, Robin. Why do they keep showing these other pictures of other people next to this Negro? I don't know. I'm not really sure. This is the only one on Twitter. Jonathan Majors is done. This is truly his girlfriend. It might be. It might be. Look, man, I don't fault people for what they pick because look, before you get on, you could have all kind of crazy looking chicks. All kinds of crazy chicks. You never really know until you actually get on. Then you see what they've been fucking with. Like, dude, that's why they be so fucking terrified of these dudes blowing up and shit like that because they know they out the door. Oh, he got a child? I didn't know he had a child. You got one kid? Get the fuck out of here. Born in '89. Rich nigga. I know he ain't fucking Catherine Newton. Okay, so they're not showing his girlfriend. I believe he has a white chick. Though. I believe seeing that on another show that he does have a white chick for a girlfriend. And I'm not mad about that any kind of way. I don't give a fuck who the hell you get. It's your dick, nigga. Stick it where you want to. It ain't my job to police that vagina. No. But yeah, this looks. It could be problematic for him if his girlfriend is, I don't know the chick's name, but if she's a white chick, they definitely gonna bank that one. They're gonna bank that one. They're gonna try to hurt his ass. Because think of it this way. Nobody has a problem with you having an interracial relationship necessarily. Right? But if there's a problem, they're gonna play that shit up as much as they can. Now, the fact that something happened that night and she waited till the next morning to call, we all know what the fuck that was. He dropped her one place, he went somewhere else. The first thing she thinking, if she already was having an argument with him in the back of a fucking moving car, is that motherfucker went to that bitch's house. He fucking that bitch tonight. And was hostile. Hostile. Because my thinking is, if you really fucked up, they would have took you straight in the cab. Would have went straight to the hospital. That overnight bullshit. No, sir. That's suspect. That is suspect as fuck. Suspect. Now, if something happened, he washed. He gonna get washed up. That's just what it is, and that's how I am on it. If something actually happened, and he legit just smacked the shit out of her, he gonna get washed for that. They are. And they gonna be running his ass up there, up the flagpole like OJ, Chris Brown, anybody they can think of. Any black man that they can think of, they gonna be doing it. Trust. Donnie Mack you're a smart man. Like the cab should have video. Yes, you know what the cab also should have? Third-party witness. Just saying. Just saying. I read 3 articles. Did you hear any one of them mentioning the cab driver? No? They didn't have a statement from the cab driver? Really? They don't know who it was? Because you know all those cabs are numbered, right? They log their drop-offs and pickups, right? So they know where the alleged victim was dropped off and what time she was dropped off by, right? They know where they took Mr. Majors, right? So you should be able to quickly find what cab he was in and who was driving that motherfucker. So why is all that kind of missing from the article? Nobody got any information. Is it fucking up the investigation to know that? No. This is to hang his ass out for public, quartering first. And that's why they told you everything else he got coming up so you know where to hurt his pocket. But notice You don't know who shit about the woman. It took 3 articles to find out it was his girlfriend. Because the way they was writing the articles is just some random chick somewhere. You just walked out in the street and found, hey, woman, get the fuck out of here. Fucking terrible reporting. What up, Tori Rain? I liked your John Wick review. I did. I'm gonna record my John Wick review tonight, but I liked your review. Yeah, I'm recording my review tonight as soon as I finish these other two. Let me say Dana White is probably somewhere breathing a sigh of relief. Ezra too. Yeah. Tori, you already know, Penny Pendergrass, you are not shit for that. Ezra wiping his brow. Oh, thank God they got one at Marvel. Because at least they didn't get you on camera, bro. And fuck Ezra Miller, too. What else? We also don't know if his girlfriend is also his daughter's mother or not. I'm assuming that is not his daughter's mother. I'm assuming that because they called her his girlfriend. That's what I'm assuming. But, you know, that's just my speculation. I don't know. They didn't say it. So I have to read the room, so to speak. And using my Professor Xavier powers, I believe it's not that girl. It's not her. Right? Now, one of the things I think is interesting is that they just said a couple of days ago he was on he was at the Oscars, right? And this is days later. He has a chick in his phone, and the chick he's with is on edge and insecure about that shit and trying to grab his phone from him. The fuck is your issue? This is what I don't understand about people. We glance over everything else except for the fact this motherfucker was just on at the Oscars. What do you do at the Oscars other than sit in the seats and stand up to present? You socialize with people, right? You socialize with other stars because unbeknownst to a lot of us, all these stars don't actually know each other. It's not like they go down to the fucking Union Hall and they all hanging out there like, oh, you in the Screen Actors Guild too? Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm just here for the regular meeting. That's not how it works. These people don't know each other. Unless they're in a movie together, got the same agent, work for the same studio, they might not even see each other. They may not. So if I, a star on the rise, is at the Oscars presenting, that means I spent some time backstage. And if I spend some fucking time backstage, dude, I'm hitting up people. I am socializing. I'm going to get out of my Sigma coat and get alpha than a motherfucker and try to be out there socializing with some folks. Because I'm looking for my next role in the next context I want to make. Maybe some people is coming up to me and say, hey, man, how you doing? I always wanted to meet you. Yeah, you were really good in Creed 3. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Let me get your number, man. Maybe we can do something together. Oh, yeah, we can have lunch, whatever. Yeah, bam, bam, bam. That's called politicking. In the Bay, it's politicking. Right? Now, after the Oscars, you should expect to get some calls. You should. It might be by some women. Actresses, producers, writers, somebody who want to do some work with you. How the fuck is this bitch sitting next to you who's your girlfriend who's sucking your dick stressing about the fuck is going on in your phone? Yo, some other woman calling him. You don't know who the fuck that is? Did you send him a picture, busting it open, and you saw it? Shut up. Mind your goddamn business. I was talking about this with Black Bane, man. Insecurities kill everything. Insecurities is the number one killer of relationships. Number one. And it don't matter whose side of the insecurity pendulum is on. If it's the female or the male, insecurities kill that shit. You know how you know you insecure? If you give a fuck what's going on in their phone like that. You tell me. This is a grown-ass man. They said how old he was, 33 years old. Sorry, that heater was getting hot. 33 years old. How old do you think this chick is? Maybe she's in her 30s too, right? Did she buy him his cell phone? Is that his mama? Does she own him? So what fucking business is it of hers? The hell is going on with his cell phone? Is that his wife? No. They on a family plan together or something? No? She paid a bill on that motherfucker? So what business is it? What's going on his phone? None of hers. That's the other thing that makes this shit look suspect. You attacked him, is what I'm thinking, from, dating women and shit like that. Insecure motherfuckers worry about what's going on in your shit to know if it was a woman texting you or not. So fucking what if it was a woman or not? And what does that got to do with you? His phone, his business. What did you do after you decided it was a woman in his phone? Sorry about that. What did you do after that? You just sat there like Polly Pure. Damn it, Jonathan, I don't like this. Who is that? Your fucking sister. Your mama. What is it to you? See, this is why I never put a hell of a lot of stock as I got older into boyfriend and girlfriend relationships. That's why I don't call them that. That's why I don't call them that now. That's either your man or that's your lady. Because boyfriend and girlfriend denotes juvenile thinking and juvenile behavior. Somebody's in his phone. It's juvenile behavior. That ain't grown folks' behavior. That's juvenile behavior. A chick with some insecurity already stated. Worried about another grown person's phone, what's going on in their phone. When they riding with you after leaving the club, I assume with you. Say it was another woman. So fucking what? You don't know what it's about. You don't know who the fuck it is. It ain't your business. Now, if a scuffle ensued, and we already know, since they mentioned it in the article, that this man was in Creed 3 and Quantum Mania stomping out the Ant-Man, we will already believe he might know how to use his hands a bit, right? So do I want to believe that if he was really just going in to slap the shit out of this bitch, that they wouldn't have wrote in there that she had a big ass slap mark across her fucking face? Bruised kidneys or some shit like that? I believe she attacked him in the back of that car. How about that? I believe she attacked him. He tried to keep her off of him. And she tried to get some bruises. Why do I say that? Because I have experience watching a woman try to get me arrested and beating her arms against the wall to do it in front of my fucking face. Police didn't come. But you know who did answer? Some simp ass dude believing that I abused somebody. Like, the motherfucker would have been dead if I hit them. Are you kidding me? You were fucking stupid. Like, come on, man. Yeah, she said she's around 30-year-old woman. You think she don't know to play? You think she don't know to play in America? You think she don't know to play? Amber Heard? You think she don't know to play? Oh, come on now. Johnny got off the hook. Are we going to get Jonathan? Couldn't get Johnny. They're going to try to get Jonathan, though, right? Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. Yeah, he's the same age as you, Tori. You getting up there. You're getting up there, man. You passed the 30. Congrats. What did Marion Barry say? That bitch set me up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in this era, oh fuck you. You best believe it. Please believe it. You trying to do a Frederick Douglass project? Oh yeah, they gonna fuck that up for sure. They don't want that coming out. James film coming out this year, Oscar contender. Yep, it will be a blemish. It will be. It'll be a blemish on everything. You'll see this stuff smeared around everything. The same way they're trying to smear The Rock right now for how bad Shazam 2 was. It's his fault. He ruined the DC universe. How the nigga? The Rock made one movie, and it took him 10 years to do that. Fucking with the DC people, DC Warner people. He ain't ruined shit. They ruined it. The only person that's sitting there trying to still pin blame on Rock is Peter Safran and his homeboy, Zachary Levi, who's also the homeboy of James Gunn. That's the only people trying to fuck with him. Assholes. Anyway. Yeah, just went through that with Michael Irvin. Yeah, that's why Michael Irvin's suing. Fuck you. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, he's suing. He should be suing. I expect him to win. The myth of white womanhood victim speech. Man, no shit. Yeah. Thank you, Malika, for dropping that in there. Yes. So I'll look. If put it this way, I don't think they would have released him if they had anything to hold his ass on. Angerman has talked about this before. East Coast. Police show up, domestic dispute, one of y'all going to jail. So him going to jail as just a man don't mean shit. Him going to jail as a black man is like par for the course, right? Him going to jail as a black male actor is like, oh, that's just gonna mean we gonna make the headlines when we take you to jail, nigga. Awesome. None of that means shit to me. What does mean something is the fact that, yeah, they took him in and let his ass go. I guess you don't believe he's a threat to anything, huh? Nobody pressing charges? We took her to the hospital, but she was in stable condition. Took her to the hospital for what? Get some alcohol swabs? Some pictures? Okay, that's procedure. All right, so what's the actual case? Strangulation. Oh, that mean he put a hand on her neck? Put a hand on her neck, huh? Interesting. But you didn't say the front or the back. Because I'm telling you, a cut behind your ear mean a motherfucker grabs you behind the head. You know how I know? Because I've wrestled before. And when you're pinning somebody down by the back of their fucking head with your hand, you can dig into some flesh. That seems like an odd place for a fight in your fucking face. Shut up. Karen Bryant effect. I ain't following that shit, Tori. You the brother on the news stuff with all these people. You the brother, you my man on current events news. Because you be on that shit. I don't know who the fuck Carolyn Bryant is unless that's I don't know who the fuck she is, and I don't care. There's too much goofy stuff in the news for me to follow that much. I'll stick to fucking around with comics and movies and shit and dealing with that drama. I can't take on all the world's problems. I cannot. There's too many people in the manosphere for that. Too many content creators. We can all take a piece. I'm doing my piece. I'm doing my part. To Kill a Mockingbird. Yeah, Kill a Mockingbird. Okay, that's what she was. And I don't think I ever read To Kill a Mockingbird. Probably got to put that on the list this week. But that's it. I don't want to belabor this. My thinking right now, I'm not blaming the victim, but look, a fight with your girlfriend in the back of a cab after the club when she thinks another woman is texting your phone. My question is, why do we have to be involved? Us being everybody else in the world that get to read this article now and get to start shitting on his name. we can possibly see how that shit would play out. I'd be interested to see the Chris Brown opinion on this shit. I really would. See if he said that sounds like this shit happened to me. I'd really be interested in seeing that. If he got some words of wisdom for old Jay Majors. But I'm gonna see how this plays out. But I figured since I'm the geek in this space, I figured it's geek news. I'll report on some geek news. Yeah, because I don't want Creed 3 to get smeared for this. Ant-Man is going to get smeared regardless because of Victoria Alonso, good goofy big nose ass, but her frivolous fucking lawsuit. And I don't want to see Jonathan Majors catching no bullshit for this because that's the headline. That's why he got arrested, because it's Jonathan Majors. It's a good way to grab his ass. So, and the girlfriend, next day, I don't know about that. I'm going to be very skeptical about this whole thing. Let's not blame the victim, alleged victim, but I'm really skeptical about this whole thing. I will really be looking at it to see what is what. Because if you got into an argument with a man in the back of a cab over a woman on his cell phone, it already sounds like you in the wrong. Just does. And if hands were thrown and there was a scuffle that ensued, I bet money the aggressor wasn't him. How about that? And since it's a cab being driven, unless it was driven by automation, there's another party who witnessed this shit. And I'd be really interested to see who gets to that person first and what they have to say. Because somebody going to pay somebody to speak the fuck up. And TMZ is like a truffle hound for dirt. Nigga, they going to find out. I trust TMZ to find out more than the fucking New York Times. So I guess I'll keep my eye on TMZ because they will suss it out quick. They like getting their news on. So that's it. Thank you guys for coming through. If you want to support the channel, $@ArtistsMC on PayPal, or that's Cash App. On Cash App, PayPal, ArtistsMC. Either way, it doesn't matter. Let me get out of here because I know my boy Artie Ibmore should be live right now. I want to listen to what he's talking about, what the brothers over there is talking about while I've finished trying to cut these two videos and get this other one recorded. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Shop Talk Live, 11 a.m. Don't be late. Or I had a wrong joke to say. I'm not going to say it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.